Moletsi FM go metsotso ke yona ye lesome tshela fela go itela go iri ya pele ke thome pele ke lebogele yena Virginia Ramajinga a re file tsona tja iri ya pele Moletsi dilo o tlwailetsebe mo loreng o tla kwa gore na di fetogile di tla kae ka iri ya bobedi ga bjale Moletsi ke a tshepa o ipsine ka yona melojana ye re fetjago go fa yona ga bjale Moletsi re fetjago kwa ona molojana mo bosebose ba re ke Masetšhaba pele ga mo ke go file le yena Nkamogele Moletsi melojana ye bosebose re tlišetša ke yena Motlanalo. Yeah.
a very beautiful soul, man. I said before, this. Why maradamana mudia so? Karke kule munga blela or wa mochor wa marata mara. Amuita spokopoko.
Oh, which song? What's up?
Yes.
Okay.
Why am there so?
No, but Moletsi irigelo bute gore re dali yena e ka sebele Motlanalo ka ba diphapusha gasho tja Moletsi FM thobela.
Lena na ke le lo chetle.
O tsogile ga botse samma.
Ke tsogile botse.
What up le tsane ditabeng ke re wa tseba ka mgo re bonang mo dinepe go le botse ka ona even in person o bia
very beautiful.
O bia Moletsi Motlanalo ke yena moyeng wa rena wa letjatsi Moletsi re go ntse gore to ba rena le moyeng jeng la gono e le go Sepedi an artist also Moletsi ke yena a nominee in the 4th annual Basadi in Music Awards under the category ya Afro-Pop Artist of the Year. Motlanalo, we are so honored ka nnete go ba gago mo Moletsi FM. Ntele go senya nako re tsene ditabeng ke re o ka re botsa ka boripana wa botsa rena le Moletsi ba Moletsi FM.
Ke leboga guys, ke thome ke le loche batho ba important which are the listeners of Moletsi Community Radio Station. Ke leboga le lena ka mo le gonne go mmema gore re gone go boledišana ga botse ke gale e tshwentse diregentwe finally ke dira wano e re ke dio ba etela ga botse ba mpone
ka sebele
ya wa bolela mo ke Motlanalo ke mochiwele ke setogolo sa Matlhabirwa ngwana nka ka reng ka diatla ke mabuke a phuswa yes I'm an Afro-Soul sensation, Afro-Pop, African contemporary music, which includes the previous mentioned genres and R&B and jazz. So it has also traditional elements in the thing. That's why I keep it African contemporary, because it's not just Afro-Pop, it's Afro-Soul, pop, jazz, and R&B. So nakibele ko motseng wa Tsanini, ko Songwane village of Morapengi, and ke na le magaya mantši kudu ka thalefela phala borwa ke mka ka fitla ka tla ka re thatše dintšhigana ka mo Polokwane. So some of the journey that I have in music encompasses dilo tšo ka mokana ga tšona le di places tše le goreng ke goletše mo go tšona, which is Tsanini, Phalaboro, and Polokwane. Polokwane is more specifically ka mmino. And Ke Nna firstborn. I'm 31. And I'm single.
Okay.
Ke ara lo nka se opele Masetšhaba ka ba single.
What a wow.
Okay, but next more questions coming on that.
You can't be singing.
I got look this beautiful and single. Yeah, Rana Linda. Ifela aralaboga ere re gatela pele.
Motlanalo nna ke ne go tseba gore what inspired you? Ke eng e lo re feleditše e go ratiša mmino ebile o fetse o igwetša o le ka gare ga industry ya mmino? Ke eng se le gore sa nnete se o dirile gore o feleletse gore ya mmino it's what I wanna do?
Go bana ntse ke ntho a gale bathong ke la bona o sa le ngwana go ne ntho e nngwe o na le gore o obsessed ka yona. Ba bangwe they are obsessed ka di blankets, which I was one of them. Kra ke tshwere a certain blanket e le gore se ka ba tšwa ka matsogong a ba bangwe ba obsessed ka gore ke timisha dikoloi, ba bangwe ke di mebolo na be nne o la go tshwara di deodorant ke lebeletse spili ka se sa bomma ke busy ke imitator Brenda Fassie ke na le 3 years.
Opela ka deodorant.
Ka deodorant. Roll on to make things easier. Ke opela ka tsona mola spilling ke feel gore ga botsotso go ne batho go ba ntšhi ba nlebeletse mara ke tibeletse mo spilling. So I went on to go to primary school obviously. Ke sa le bo grade grade 1, grade 2 I kept on singing. until this other day ke opela ko kano Sibinda, you know ga rola wa chaba gore mo thapelong assembly o ka se gone go ntsha kosha or what be ke chabanyana tja tjengwa ke tsore ga botsotse be ke tsene ke ngano thoma kano mbaola kwa assembly kwa dilo ka moka di le dia betha popo mos ka kry na favorite ma teacher ka moka jole ba ke kitima ga kwa di staff room. And then from then I could tell her, no man, when I sing there's something that happens in people. So I want to do this on a full-time base. But you know what's what yes, kolong. So I had to give them that degree and then say, child, this was not what I made for. Mina, I'm going into singing.
Not deodorant.
And that's what I exactly did. In 2018, I resigned. I was working at a radio station. I resigned, went back, and then I said, you know what, I'm going to continue with the school. That was my reason for leaving. But I knew that I wanted to research. My school was going to research about the music industry, check how do I go about it, especially in this kind of genre. I could have the genre, the fast they give my compo, they're there, you know, but they're making waves, which we're very happy about. And this genre is very subtle and very expensive to brand as well. So you need a proper team, you need a whole lot of people behind. So let's get for formula rawa. I cannot sing, go on stage, and then do all the admin work. Booking and you understand? So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna stick to this genre and make sure also another reason romantic baton. So I also wanted to just shine there.
And was there se feel romantic. Ke mokwele ka kosha ya Mmatlhabiro ka gore motho ke mopedi wa manggontsha go dia go tswa gana mogaimo jalo no ga bolela rena a ene le ditata tse dintsi ka gore wa ka nnete motho
go mopedi wa borena nna bile ntle le go senya nako a re a bona monna you've been so busy o ka re botsa ka yona the new album ya yona Nkamogele Ke Nna.
Hey, album you had to tell you. No, you know what? The album was supposed to be long released. Marakusha obviously dila like you magodi.
Exactly.
And I mean, had I rushed the album, some of the songs that you hear now might have not been there in the album. So we took a long time the album to a point where I was like, no man. Jack, we have to, I think we need to get like live and whatnot together with my producer, which is something that we agreed on and we did. The album is sounding like that because there was so much emotion from everyone in the team. You know, we always work together, but we were all invested because then 1 year, it cannot be better than many. So the many years that we had that it provided that album, it produced that album, the way in which it is. Nkamogele Ke Nna album, Molurin Borato Laka, the Babuile Kamara album is live, Bobuya Babuile in the album is live, and then there's new, completely new music. There's Masichaba, there's Nkamogele, which people have been trying to kill me about it, because Marcus Agi released that song. I think I did it in 2021, that song, if not 2022. And so we lost the data. So I couldn't tell people, oh, guys, data. So me and my producer were just running around thinking, we'll do it. So we had to go in studio again and do it from scratch.
So Project Iliatimel.
The Nkamogele that you hear now is a complete new Nkamogele.
No, but you know, Mudi Adilokana.
It's the same. You know, I always say that when you are producing or you are crafting something from scratch and with love and with so much compassion and passion, you are definitely going to get it right. If the first time it was beautiful and more beautiful people I read, the next time is going to be even more better and appeal to a lot of things. So the album was infused so that it can also relate to each and everyone in the world. So you get, even if they don't know the language, but you can feel, remember music is universal. Yes, so the album has been keeping me busy for sure, even though the certain stuff that we had to omit in terms of performances, like your backtracks and all of that, because Brenda we have to find what we are, what sets us unique and free. And for us, it's our live band, to be honest. I'm sure you know that when people say, no, live band. I hope Opela live band. So we realize that people love our live band and we want to obviously provide quality. So we when the brand goes up, and then we adapt to new developments.
I see. So Motlanalo, ke nyoko go botsisha gore na wena o ikwa jwang, because I believe or le nna nkebe le nna I was gonna be very much happy. So wena o ikwa jwang o le nominated o kgethwile, not o no kgethwa fela, but then o kgethwile go ba goreng mo Basadi in music awards for yona artist of the year.
You know, I was shocked, to be honest. I remember I was on the bed, I was sick that day, and and when I saw the email, I was like, oh my God,
this is happening.
Sorry, what's going on? So the first nomination that came in was the songwriter, artist of the year. And then the Afro-Pop Artist of the Year. So I'm nominated twice for Basadi in Music Awards.
Wow.
It's 2 times.
2 times, darling.
First time nominee for the awards. And the awards, they're a big deal. They're a big deal.
Wow,
for me to have been nominated with the likes of Zoe Mudiha, I know that I'm on the right track for sure. You know, So for me to be nominated with, you know, sharks in the industry, you check that those nominations. I regard myself as that. I regard myself as that. So I was very happy because it was like, you know what? Now we're able to pull up our socks and fight in the spaces where we feel like we belong. You understand? And it was the big deal because I sing from my heart. Every note I pitch, every, you know, song or every word or every phrase, for me, it's something that comes from the heart. So you can imagine the emotional attachment when you go to perform and you want to sing something. When you sing something that you've made yourself. I mean, that is why I feel like I would be very programmed. But for me to do those things by myself, to say, it's something that feels good. Even when it comes out, then you know that you're doing the good thing. So for me to be nominated for Basadi in Music Awards, it's my first time. I've never been nominated there. And I'm so glad that Nkamogele Ke Nna album was the album to make that happen. Because it's so good that I saw the work myself as well from my team that this is the kind of album we want to make, and we're able to back those awards. I mean, those nominations.
And you did put some work on it.
We did put some work on it. Tears, smiles, sweat, you name it. It was confusing. Because some entitled person just thought, no, because I have all the money in the world, I'm going to fight what's
yours, it's yours.
What's mine is mine. There's
can never be taken away from
no one.
No one.
So for me, I'm very thankful. Moreover, like having to see work by Chelanga, is I believing in Nakili one. And I'm like, I told you so, guys. I told you you're gonna do it.
You're gonna make it.
So now, even when I have to make like maybe a judgment, no, I think we should do this, they'll be able to listen to me and I'll no. Yeah, she's right. It's gonna work. But in this way, it's a collective thing. The album, it belongs to the team Motlanalo, to be honest. It belongs to the Nalo Nation. It belongs to the community of Moletsi as well in Polokwane. And I'm gonna plead with them to say, ke a le khopela tswetswe ke le Sepedi ke a le khopela tswetswe community ya reshu wa tseba gore re fithe mo la re fithang gona ke ka baka la gore le a re thega la re buka re phela re tle ka moga bogoshi gabo re tlo performa batho ba re bona ba gona gore recommenda ba bangwe gore ba re buke ba gona gore recommenda ba bangwe gore gape gona le ausa o opela dikosha tša lerato ka mo Limpopo o opela ka Sepedi pure Sepedi ke mka ba ra wa re gopela le ba thegeng. So ga ndole ke re ba nthege ka tsona di-award yes ba ye ko pageng ya ka ba o khumana every detail mo ba nthege ka tsona ke kgopelo ya ka eo gore re kgone go bua re ditshwere ka mokana ga tsona
ka nnete
re kwele batheletši le motheletši ke a tshepa moaleng o kwele gore o santse a direng ba o latelele ke mo le gore o tla bo ba botsa ko mafelong le gore ba o hwetša mo kae then ba kgona go mo latela ka nnete ba dira what's right le rena we wanna do what's right re ne gore di boe gae mo gae mo re di nyaka mo
yana pele ntle le go seka nako re gatela pele ke botsiše ke re e ka ba go na le ditlhotlho other challenges tse le goreng o tlhakana le tsona in the industry e le gore di gona ke dife tseo
ke nana ke jagetse go araba ya nela album ke yona e bega botseng kwatisang kudu
akere
yes you've got entitled people man in the industry that think that they can just control whatever you do with your passion and how you write and how you do things. Let me tell you, I am the talent.
yes
I am the artist. Even if you say to me, I don't release such kind of songs, my darling, I'm going to fopper you with more beautiful songs in the studio. There's nothing you can do. So for me, it's you're not doing anything to me. You're just only showing me you're entitled to things that you do not work hard for. And you don't actually know your goal of what you actually want to do. So the challenges where you find people entitled to your work, you find people entitled to how you going to trade from this place to another because Rena as female artists, we are faced with so many hiccups because you get into an office, you want to work with someone, the first thing I do instead of seeing an artist to one the rope.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
You get where I am.
And Basadi, you face a lot.
Kanto kushorno we want to make it and that thing o khumana le gore ke ntwe le gore nka re thusha ka mka ra dira chelete ba bereka professional but because ga ke tsena wena o lebeletse gore di hips tsa ka di jiga di ya ka go tlhagang my o shetse o nya ka go nkapola ka matlo when I get into the office that is not all right and I wish that baratho ba ka ba nyakang go tsena ka mara industry they keep the discipline is going to take you far they keep the discipline we're not saying they cannot have their personal lives but there must be boundaries in terms of how you go about it professionally because you're going to meet vultures in the industry they're going to make you sign things that you don't understand don't sign get a lawyer involved make sure oskaricho more in what gore ba tlo mfa 700,000 and then more fase ere I'm not allowed to do what what is she nka ga ibontsha bo mma ba tori hai o ska e signa when only beletse 700,000 quick money always vanishes quick so there's no luck the more hard you work the more luck you seem to have there's no miracle
you have to work hard
to receive that luck you have to work hard
so re tlalletša mo godimo ga se fetšang go se bolela ga bjala ke what can you say o ka tlotleletša yuang seopedi se sengwe se le gore se nyako ke pona se tshwana le wena mo le ngwana wena at this point o ra wa mamotla gona o ba go sa ke nyako bona nna ke tshwana le Motlanalo ke fitlhile mo a fitlhileng gona o ka mmotsang motho mo bjale o le like o kopana le challenges like the ones you said you came across
we talk about patience
yes
patience ke yona le gore ne o avoid dilo tše dintši if you won't be patient with your journey you're going to find yourself in spaces where you don't even belong so you need to stay in your lane you stay in your lane if Motlanalo do Afro-Soul stay in your lane do your Afro-Soul if mamang o dia ngeng tša gore ge go tsena go tsena gqom ke mka tsena go gqom go tsena kwaito tsena go ga una ma piano re tsena go ma piano ge go ina le Afro house re tsena ga Afro house there's nothing wrong with that but you need to know what keeps you unique like I said stay in your lane that's it go ka fela pelo o signa tsona di 700,000 tšela o sa di kushishingwe go malo re bile ba ngodile 70 rand wa khumana le nne ba ngodile 70 rand
wena re ke
700 because you know sometimes also le poverty you know unfavorable situations can make you know batho ba ka gore ba sign dilo tšele gore nga ba di kushishi don't sign guys we are available you can just send a DM and ask Nalo I received this thing mama ngonya consign or whatnot please send let's talk about it ke go bontshora wa yengwa ne shio ba ya go wepela go ba ya wa ke yona go ne bothata go get a lawyer for them to you know advise you because I am not a professional in the law thing you want legally so nna ke tono advice a nna ke the experience that's why I've never signed any contract that all the record labels have finished with me. I had about 4 record labels. Yeah, including the recent one, Balebagolola album.
nagana motho a lwela mmereko wa gago
Hey, how are you? Ke mogolo.
and nagana wena o tšere energy ya gago ka moka because of nna ke theletše mmino wa gago I believe or you're right from what you have experienced music wa gago ke o theletše ke ya kwa le gore ngwala from direct go rato laka you mean rato laka like that's how you feel motho o ena no thoma re o nyoko ba ka mmereko wa gago that's just something else you get what I'm saying
No, but o mentionile taba ya entitlement, and believe
You
me,
get-
a lot of people are suffering from that, and it's something that we also don't talk about.
yeah
People that have more than you.
Ne?
That can't use their minds
Yeah.
to actually be capable to do what you can do will definitely make you feel like kidi god of the industry when they don't know Jack. My contract was written with Wikipedia, so I was just like, oh my god,
Wow.
you want me to sign that? I ain't signing Wikipedia contracts. What are you saying?
Yeah.
So, but these are the things that freely because it happened to me. I'm an artist. There's things that happen to artists by as well. You know, if you're an upcoming record label that has just started in the province of Limpopo, who do you want to shine with? With artists from Limpopo.
Yeah.
So if you want to take from the same people that you claimed in your speech you wanted to uplift them,
Then
King.
e ra goreng?
No, we must pull up. You see, the internet does not forget. We must pull up that speech. Then maybe attach the contract next to it so we see.
Yo, no, it's getting deeper.
Yeah.
Ifela.
Nke be re nne nna gore ke tlo re, go deeper mama
Ifela, no pila ka re ruma poledišano ya rena Motlanalo. Ke go botšiše, where can we find you? If re nyaka go book, are you available for bookings? Where can we find you? Where do we follow you? O bontšhitše taba e nngwe ya bohlokwa wa gore we can just go to your social platforms and then we will find information ka moka kudu re lebeletše this taba ya Basadi in Music Awards. O ka re fa tshedimošo re lebeletše yona taba eo.
Yeah, ka Basadi in Music Awards, ke ntwe le gore lebellane le yona gane jwale, especially this month, because di tswalla ka di 19. You know, SMS a ke 150. Go schedule 50 rand wa tsa keng on contributile to a point it's a nice any amount, even if you vote once, but you can vote as many times as you can. So like I said before, ga ke lo feletša le na batheletši ba gešo ke a le kgopela le mvoutele ka boikekobetšo ebile ke re gape ke leboga thekgo e mfileng yona ke sa tšo thoma le go fitlhagane bjale, you know, you're one of the first people ba le goreng ba re supportile, and we will never forget that. And then ge le nyaka go mvoutela, you can go to my page Motlanalo on Facebook. Just search Motlanalo on Facebook, and then o tlo khumana ebile ke le actually the instructions tša gore vote bjang. There's a link as well ke postileng. The YouTube channel as well is there as well. Go subscribe, like, share and comment. Go na le performances tša di intimate gala concert tše ke di dirileng for show ya ka Valentine's Day this year. And then they just check what is Motlanalo has been doing if banyaka update. And then if they want to book me, they can call this number or text it, because 060-609-7160 is 060-609-7160. And then they can also SMS by saying SMS Afro-Pop Motlanalo. They just write Afro-Pop space Motlanalo to 36391, and then by SMS agape songwriter space Motlanalo to 36391. Number ya we SMS ke 36391 150 SMS. Ke le leboga batho ba modimo wa tsaking. This is
I don't believe.
Yeah.
Na be ke gopela no bushiletša ese ke nyaka gore batho ba vote ola ba ro ke timo ya kana le
Pene, wa ditse ba kere plus ba re le mo radiong re
Ola
ba le
ba
kudu di nomoro tse re di
ba re bolela le
bolela
fast ba re a repa so please for that one o lo reng o nyoko ba nyoko ngwala for yena no direle yena I don't believe
so ke di angle jwale.
o no re botsa gore SMS ela e tsamaya bua
Oh, SMS. SMS yela o tsena ka ra di text message tša go akere ga o tsena ka ra di text message tša gago e tla go bontšha gore o punche number yo o nyakang go sendela SMS mo go yona. Ga o punche number ela o puncha 36391 ke moka o tsena ka kwa ga message ga type message o ngwala Afro-Pop wa re space wa re Motlanalo. and then we send the SMS ka mokgwano. Then it will bushetsa molaetsa wa gore your vote has been successfully submitted. Yeah, Afro-Pop Artist of the Year. That's what you do. Even with songwriter, you say songwriter, war space war Motlanalo, or rumela the same number. So if you want to go there, not easy. Would have flower copper message all send le matomong wa paste. War zu ke mo ka go fedile.
It is an honor. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
You have voice, voice.
Yeah, you believe me, ya utaga something kara dipelo tsa batho re ba theleditse. And what's about ba tsona le wena Motlanalo, batho ba ba busy good. Fela you took your time, wa tla go rena le ba theletsi ba Moletsi FM. Thank you so much for that. Modimo a go fe matla. O tswele pele o re fe melody e me bosie o re fa go yona. Yeah.
It's also an honor for me. I don't take it for granted. I really appreciate you guys reaching out to us, giving us the platform as part of your community. Share information or batho ba bile ba re tsebele ka botalo le bokoko ga ba dutse fase ba gare ba khorok ba gogosha mabele ba re nna ngwana na yo kwa gamane. Yeah, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
And we love you.
I love you guys too.
We love you.
Agana pile matšheletši ba Moletsi FM go bjale metsotso ke yona ye lesome seswai fela a go ikela go iri ya bobedi. Batšheletši a re le fe le molotšana o mongwe wa yena Motlanalo.